Hello, it's Polish Pol VR, welcome to my channel, and just like with E3 and Gamescom, today we're gonna do all the PlayStation VR games from the Tokyo Game Show. Big shout out to the Sariento VR, this is out in our countries, but not down there yet, so they've been showing it off. But apart from that, all the games are new and coming, I suppose, soon. Okay, before I start, if you like what you're seeing, then please press a like because it helps the channel a lot. And if you're new to the channel and are not subscribed, then subscribe. It's always better when it's more of us. Okay, let's do it. And we're starting from the Budget Cuts, a game that many people really wanted for a long time. During the E3 this year they announced it, and then later on they announced it that it will be coming this fall. So not that long to wait for Budget Cuts now. The trailer what you see in the background is the trailer from Tokyo Game Show. The developers of this game already announced Budget Cuts 2 for PC. But PlayStation VR owners getting this first, and then regarding the sequel we don't know, there is no official announcement, but nevertheless Budget Cuts on PC had very good reviews, and from what we see in this trailer, if the footage is from PlayStation VR version, then it looks very nice as well. What's happening is you like in a company, like robots come in and like you are answering phone and somebody tells you you're about to die, so you have to like escape, find your way out. It's got very different locomotion system. It's kind of like teleportation, but it's not. When you look at the footage, many people will think about Portal because that's what it resembles, but also there is some cool mechanics when you throw shit and throw stuff around, so definitely a game that many people will be happy to play. Okay, next game is Concrete Genie. Now, this game, as we know, is coming to PlayStation 4, but also it will be coming to PlayStation VR as well this October. But keep in mind that PlayStation VR mode will be limited, it won't be the full game in VR. Full game, of course, you'll be able to play flat, and I suppose the VR mode will be like cherry on the cake. I don't know, but what you'll be able to do, you'll be able to do 3D painting in VR, and painting is like simplified, so everyone can be an artist. But also there will be another mode where you can kind of watch what's happening, some story around the lighthouse, something going on, and you can watch that. In flat version you are a boy who's been getting bullied and that made him sad, but never mind because he's been super awesome at the painting and he painted himself a monster, and now he goes through the city restoring all the happiness, niceness and all the cool stuff what cities are all about. No more sad times, good times are incoming when Concrete Genie will release this October. This is a PlayStation exclusive coming from Pixel Opus. They've done Entwine in past, a game that I play a lot on my Vita when I'm on the airplane, so thanks very much for this game. But now they made something bigger and something what looks very heartwarming, so looks like a beautiful story. Okay, and now DEEMO REBORN, a game which was a kind of classic on PlayStation Vita because it was a very nice rhythmic game that many people love to play. Rhythmic games, of course, in VR got reborn thanks to the Beat Saber. Rhythmic games is the shit those days. Of course, Beat Saber, absolutely fantastic games, the best of them all, the king of all the rhythmic games. But nevertheless, DEEMO REBORN is a different kind of game with different rhythmic mechanics. But what the developer doing is they put in this game in VR fully. But also there will be a mode when you can walk around the castle and explore this castle, so it's not all the songs, but also there will be some exploration and finding some cool stuff. This game was in the development for ages, meant to come out at the beginning of this year, didn't happen, but now we know it's coming on 24th of November worldwide. And another game, HATSUNE MIKU VR, don't confuse it with other HATSUNE MIKU which is on PlayStation Store, one of the first PlayStation VR games where you've been waving glow stick around and you're supposed to have fun. I tried it, I was thinking like, no, I do not have fun. But with this one you might have fun because it's got actual game elements to it, so you not only like watching and waving your hand, but you also have to whack the shapes and do stuff because this is yet another rhythmic game coming to PlayStation VR. This is out on PC already and people liking it. but the developers announced lately that will be coming to PlayStation VR as well. The release date for this game is November 12th, but it's only for Japan at the moment, unless it's gonna be worldwide release, but they just announced it in Japan, I don't know. But as of now, I know that it's coming in Japan November 12th, but I'm assuming it's gonna come everywhere else eventually, if not on the same day. Okay, next game. I don't think I need to talk much about this one. Iron Man VR coming this year, when, I don't know, but I'm assuming somewhere closer to holiday season, because this is the game what Sony pushes the most, I think. The biggest game of this year, last year it was Astrobot, now this is Iron Man VR for the holiday season. But the meaning and the message of Iron Man is that you are the Iron Man, so you go into your suit, you fly around using move controllers, you kind of pointing your palms down, so apparently it's doing great job of 360 tracking, because the game kind of can work out when your hands are outside the playing area. The game knows, because it's so smart. And of course you being a Tony Stark and doing random objectives, but also you can upgrade your weapons, you can customize yourself, you can go to your own house, and it's all like not on raids, free flight mode, so you're flying around and just fighting. The game looks awesome and I cannot wait. Next game. Last Labyrinth. Now this game was in my top 20 upcoming PlayStation VR games, I think at number 20, and I think it's about time I gonna update this list soon, because the more I've been reading about it, the more I was getting excited. Even it was one of my top 20 games, like I said, that coming soon, now it's like top 10. So plenty of the developers from the Ico or Last Guardian or Shadow of the Colossus, so you can expect similar vibes. What's happening in this game, you stuck on a chair and there is like a female and she helping you to go through the levels. You have to communicate with her, she speaks gibberish, her own language. So you're gonna communicate, I don't know, but not in your head, I have no idea, but I kind of think it might work similar like in The Last Guardian. With Ico you've been holding somebody's hand, so expect similar vibes. The game itself looks beautiful. The main character is voiced by Stephanie Houston, who you might know from Metal Gear Solid games, last one, but also she does loads of voiceovers for other games as well. Very talented person. She sings song in this trailer as well, in her own gibberish language, but never mind, this game got delayed because meant to come out before summer, I think, but then the developer announced and said, listen everyone, the game is nearly ready, but we want to take our time to make sure it will be perfect, so we delaying it a bit. And as many people know, it's always better to get a game that is delayed but awesome than to get a game that is not delayed but it's got plenty of issues at launch, or it's not as good as the developers intended it to be. So I'm all in for this delay, but never mind, because lately they announced release date and it's not that far away. The game will be with us on November 13th, that's for the everywhere, the worldwide launch. So definitely something I'll be looking forward to. It's an escape room type of game, but there is plenty of traps and it looks like it's one of them higher quality games. I've been waiting long time for this one and finally it's just around the corner, cannot wait. Okay, and now next game. Space Channel 5 VR, the classic game from Dreamcast. By the way, happy birthday for 20 years of Dreamcast other day. Never mind, let's speak about this game. This game is back. Now, of course, controlling it, you won't be pressing buttons this time because you've got your motion controllers, so that's what you'll be using, and of course it is your Space Channel 5 game put in VR. Even graphically looks like Dreamcast game. Of course we can expect higher resolution in VR. It's going to be a very nice nostalgia trip, which is nice to take because you've got this brand new awesome technology, but you'll be checking out a game that you played like 20 years ago. Now you'll be able to play it in VR in completely brand new way. It was a surprise announcement when I heard about this game this March, when I first spoke about it, I think. But nevertheless, there is plenty of fans of this game who I'm sure will be definitely looking forward to play this one. Sadly, there is no release date yet, but from what I'm seeing, it looks like this game getting closer and closer. So I'm hoping that we see Space Channel 5 VR this year. Okay, next game. Stumper. I bet you're looking at the screen and thinking, looks a bit like Beat Saber, and that's because it does, because it's another rhythmic game. Like I said, VR got rhythmic games, plenty of them. Beat Saber set off the trend and now everyone wants to jump on VR rhythmic games. Some succeed, some don't. Audica that's coming soon looks great. This one might be good, I don't know. You're not slashing the blocks, but you got your shields and you kind of defending yourself. Of course, as it goes to the VR rhythmic games, it's gonna be very nice exercise as well. Track selection apparently is good. The game is already out on Steam. It's come out this April. People who reviewed it kind of said they liked it, but it's only 9 reviews, so I'm assuming not many people bought it. The game costs 11 quid, so I'm expecting similar stuff on the PlayStation VR. Now, what's cool about this game, it's got 1 versus 1 battle mode, so that's nice because this battle mode is provided with a real-time ranking system, so you will have a chance to compare your Stumper skills by competing against other players in the battle mode. Very nice. But also your character, you'll be able to customize it, you'll be able to change your helmet and shields, and just in general make yourself look different than everyone else. When it comes to music, the music is diverse, so you got EDM, hip-hop, jazz, pop and all other stuff like that. So sounds okay. Let's see if defending crystals with your shields in VR gonna be cool. Okay, and another and last game, Throw Anything. Kind of long time in the development for PlayStation VR. Looking at the graphics, it don't seem like it would be a very hard port to pull off, but now it's coming. When you look at this game, it uses same assets as the Just-in-Time Incorporated and plenty of other games as well. This asset is very popular because it's super simple. Now, what is this game? Basically, it's you stuck in your house and the zombie apocalypse happened and loads of zombies coming to attack you. Your only weapons are whatever is around you, so that's why you'll be throwing anything. So you can expect plenty of interactive objects in this game, so you can pick them up and mess up somebody's brain, some zombie's brain, and then you're gonna try to survive as long as possible. Your job is working for SDA, which is Secret Delivery Agency, and they're gonna give you some missions in order for you to save the world. So this game come out on PC last year, 26th of July, got 92% positive reviews, but only 14 reviews as it goes for Steam. Price wise, it's selling for 9 quid, so it's not too expensive. Hopefully PlayStation VR will be similar. There is no release date for PlayStation VR version, but as we know, the game is coming. And that's it, bye.